Hello and welcome to the Amagi. In today's video, we're going to be interviewing FunFoods, a cooking channel with over 100,000 subscribers. First, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is James Lamprey. I am the host of FunFoods, where I make fun and unusual food recipes, mostly desserts, on both YouTube and Facebook. And just a little bit about myself, I enjoy food and I enjoy travel. They're the two things I love the most.
Where did you get the idea to make a YouTube channel?
So where did I get the idea of making a YouTube channel? Well, it's simple. Back in 2010, I went to Berlin, Germany for the Christmas markets, and before I traveled, I searched online, not on YouTube, but on Google, and I searched the hotel I was going to stay at, and it came up with a YouTube video. Someone had made a YouTube video who stayed in that hotel. So I got to see the hotel before I ever left home. And I thought that was a really fascinating thing, as well as that creator also walked down the streets and I saw that there was a McDonald's and a Burger King and all sorts of places that I could eat at before I even arrived. And it was really fascinating to me that this was a possibility. I didn't know much about YouTube before then, and it was relatively new at that time. So I said, wow, I'm gonna film some stuff so that I can share it with other people as well.
How do you come up with the ideas for your recipes?
How do you come up with the ideas for your recipes? Well, it's a little easier nowadays because as you get a following, more people are happy to give you suggestions, and that's really great. I get a lot of suggestions from people. Sometimes I mix and match things because I don't want a traditional recipe. But early on, it was simple, and I still do this now. Early on, I just look at things and I say, what can go with that? For instance, my brother had a can of Mountain Dew in his hand, and I was eating a bowl of ice cream. I said, great, Mountain Dew ice cream, perfect. And that's pretty much how my ideas come about.
Can you describe the process of making your videos?
How would I describe the process of making a YouTube video? Well, for me, it's quite simple. I typically don't put a script out. I make it up in my head how I'm going to do it and just really envision how I'm going to make something out. Of course, there is some planning involved because you have to make certain recipes ahead of time, and some you can make on the fly. And sometimes I change things up halfway through. That's the joy of not following an actual recipe. Also, when I'm shooting my videos, sometimes I shoot the first part last. Because I'm making food videos, I want people to see the finished product, so that opening part where I'm describing what I'm going to make is actually already filmed. So that's at the very end. Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make these Fruity Pebbles ice cream sandwiches. So I filmed that at the very end, but it goes in first when I'm editing.
How do you make sure the recipe won't go wrong?
How do you make sure the recipe doesn't go wrong? Well, the recipe goes wrong quite often. Because the recipes I make are not written down anywhere. I'm not making a traditional, chocolate chip cookie where I can just follow a recipe and it goes right. Most of these are not tested recipes, and when you see it on camera, it's happening for the first time. Now, sometimes you don't see the video because it never works out, and that's okay, because there are times that I do leave that in there because I want people to know that this is a process, that sometimes I mess up, and I like to leave those in my videos. In fact, I made hand-pulled cotton candy video, also called Dragon's Beard. I left a very big mess up in that video, but I wanted people to know so that they don't make that same mistake. All right, so I'm just kind of working the plastic a little bit, and hopefully it'll pop right out.
What do you like to do besides cooking?
What do you like to do besides cooking? Well, for me, it's simple. It's traveling. Traveling is number one for me as far as when I'm not in the kitchen, I want to be out and traveling somewhere. I want to be on a plane. I love aviation. I love planes. I love traveling in general. I love meeting new people and learning new cultures. So yeah, for me, travel.
You have multiple videos with over 1 million views, and you have over 100,000 subscribers, which is an amazing amount. What was your reaction when your channel started to take off?
So what was my reaction when I first started seeing my YouTube channel taking off? Well, of course it was excitement. Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I received my silver play button from YouTube for reaching 100,000 subscribers on the FunFoods YouTube channel. Early on, I never thought of YouTube as a business, and I never thought of it as a way of making a living. And when my channel started to take off, it was, I believe it was my giant Reese's Peanut Butter Cup video. And it was so exciting to see I was getting all these views, and it was pretty amazing. The views, the comments, it's like an artist that people are seeing their work, and you have that pride that you made something that people enjoyed watching. And it really felt great. So thank you so much to everyone who came on board and hit that subscribe button and watches my videos. Thank you so much for everything you do, commenting and sharing and everything.
Can you tell us one interesting thing that your audience might not know about you?
So one interesting thing the audience may not know about me is I'm actually a pilot, private pilot, not commercial, but it's something I always wanted to do, and back in 2005, I believe, I got my pilot's license, and I enjoy it.
What is your 5-year goal for YouTube?
So what's my 5-year goal on YouTube? Well, of course to grow, right? I hope in 5 years I have over 1 million subscribers, but it's not really about the numbers. I want people to experience the recipes I make. I want people to enjoy the content I put out, and that to me is the most fulfilling thing. I want people to comment. I want people to tell me, whether they like something, or if they don't like it, that's fine. I just want the comments, I want the feedback. And I really enjoy that. So in 5 years, I hope to get even bigger and reach more people so more people can enjoy my recipes. And also, maybe be able to hire a staff to edit my videos. That would be great.
Thank you for allowing us to interview you.
Well, thanks for having me on here. I really appreciate it.
Be sure to check out FunFoods' YouTube channel. We'll link it down below. And be sure to subscribe to the Amagi and check out some of our previous videos.